confession and send it to 96893.
Here's the first confession. My fiance mentioned a couple of weeks ago that a coworker of his was allowed to work remotely and has moved to Charleston to be closer to his family. Since I've only heard of this coworker a couple of times, I didn't think anything of it. But the past 2 weeks, my fiance has been acting sad, moody, not sleeping, and always on his phone. I'm starting to wonder if he had something going on with this guy.
Oh.
Mm,
Okay. Yes, that's a possibility.
yeah.
But also, like, what if that's like his work BFF? And he's like that's his sad man friend dude, bro.
So
It could be either one.
Now, I thought that when I first read the confession this morning. And then as I thought about it a little bit more, I thought to myself, but why has she only heard of him recently? Like, if that was his work bestie, then there would have been, Tom's leaving to Charleston.
Right.
I'm so sad. But the fact that she only has just heard about him, I'm like, I don't want to fuel the flames of your feelings, but I would just say keep your eyes open. And because
for what? What else is going to happen?
Is this a time when you can go through your person's phone just to see?
I don't. That's so tough because you know that you go into Pandora's box.
Yeah.
When you do that phone thing because you have to be ready to accept whatever you're gonna find.
Right.
And you know that you have to be like, hey, I went through your phone. Like,
but then
really a tough one.
I'm really sort of at a impasse on this one because I don't know, because if they are continuing with some sort of emotional relationship, I mean, you obviously have every right to know this. And I also know that if you just asked him, he's obviously going to deny it.
Correct.
So what other course can you take but to then just snoop a little bit?
Go through the phone just for your own. Let us know what you're going to do.
Keep us updated. Is it okay to go through your partner's phone if they start acting differently like this? 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS along with your message to 96893. And by the way, I'm over here sitting like, maybe, you know what, they deserve that. I absolutely would. If that was me, I'm not going to stay in here and tell you to do like the noble and honest thing. My butt would be pulling up that phone quicker than you could say Snoop.
Same. Here's another Queen City confession. I have a friend that always comments on my social life or my social media with "must be nice" or "I'm so jealous" or "it looks like you're having so much fun." I don't know what to say to her. It's not my fault that I've chosen not to have kids or be a slave to my job. I'm good with my money and I have a social life. Don't make me feel bad about that. It's so sad because we used to be best friends.
Oh no, that's so sad. And I get it from both of y'all's perspective, right? You know, because if you're seeing something that looks beautiful to you and you're like, I really am jealous about that. That's something that you have to work on yourself. And obviously this person is not, but at the same time, like the other person doesn't deserve all that.
I mean, when you first had your daughter, Maya, and because you and I used to live together and we used to throw parties together. And so I kept doing that. And you were like, obviously just had a kid. I can't do that anymore. Were there any times that you felt jealous or like you were being left out?
Absolutely. I still feel like that. Hello. You just went on an 8-day cruise and you were drunk every day. Meanwhile, I'm putting antibiotic ointment on my kid's arm. Make sure she don't touch nobody because she got impetigo or whatever. Yes, obviously. But like, you have to realize you've all made different choices. And like the people that are jealous, that just see things on social media, you don't really know the full story about what's going on in anybody's life. And also secondly, you have such beautiful things in your own life going on. It just looks different.
Right. Can you say something to your friend about that and be like, hey?
If you want to salvage the friendship, you can try.
Right.
And then you'll know, obviously, if you try and it's not well received or behavior doesn't change, then it's just time to let that person go. But you can help bring awareness to the other person, certainly.
Have you been in that situation before to where your friend tried to make you feel bad about the life you chose that they did not choose?
Right.
How did you handle that situation? Did you just sort of let the friendship go, or did you say something to them? Call us up. 1-844-HIT-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS in your message to 96893.